Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my freshman year experience at the University of Michigan. Now this video is a more lighthearted version of like the my experience at college video. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Before the school year started, I got season tickets for football and basketball, which is kind of really important when you're going to like a really big sports school because the sporting events is really the big hype, and I know choosing a school that had a good sporting program was part of my decision on where I ended up wanting to go. So the typical routine with a football game, they're usually at like 1 or 2, and before the game, various frats have like tailgates, and then people just get like ridiculously drunk at tailgates and then they go to the game. But actually a lot of people don't end up going to the game, they just go to the tailgates. For me, I wanted to go to the games because I was paying over $100 for season tickets and I was not gonna go to the game. So I wasn't a big tailgater, also because you have to wake up like ridiculously early, and who was doing that? So here is a little look at what game days and tailgates are like.
Guys.
Transition, it would be good to talk about social life since we're kind of already on that topic. Now, when it comes to parties, it might really depend on your school. Some schools have really bad parties and some schools have really good parties. I feel like my school falls somewhere in between. Sometimes parties can be a hit or miss, but I feel like that's how it is at all colleges. For me, I just went to black frat parties, but yeah, they charge for parties, which white frats don't do. So if you're trying to save some money, don't go to black parties. So because they charge you to go to these parties, I wouldn't suggest going out all the time. I mean, this might be totally different for your school, but I'm sorry, I can't pay $5 per party. Like, who is doing that? I know I was kind of out of control my first semester with the partying and I really chilled out second semester, but everyone's preference is different. Here's a little look at what my social life consisted of freshman year.
Okay? Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Okay? Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Most people their freshman year, they live with a roommate, and even though you live with a roommate, there will be times that you have the room to yourself. You do you spend your time in your room how you want to. I spent my alone time dancing. As much as Olivia Jade thinks college isn't about academics, it really largely is about academics. Most of your time will be focused on academics, whether you are going to college for academics or to party. So different majors take different classes. My major is nursing, so we took a lot more like science classes and then nursing classes, of course. Now let me tell you, college is hard. It's literally not easy. If you're used to getting 4.0s in high school, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's so hard to get a 4.0 in college. Like, you literally have to have like A pluses in all of your classes, which means you need to have like A averages on exams, and that's just so hard to do, especially when you have so many different classes going on. So here's a look at my experience with the University of Michigan School of Nursing academics freshman year. Lastly, some things happen at college that you really can't explain, that there really isn't context for. You just happen to see things, hear things, be around things that it's kind of just like, you just kind of just sit there and like soak it in, but you really don't know what to say. You kind of like, often you're left speechless. And that's what I call the unexplainable. Y'all are going to jail.
Real nice. Take that down. Who did this? What building is this?
So that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to make this more of like a fun video by showing you like, I don't know, like the archives of my Finsta and trying to give you like an inside look at what I was genuinely thinking and feeling throughout my first year of college. Now, if you would really like to see a more, I don't know, like serious version of this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below letting me know. In that video I could totally talk about like what classes I took, my grades in them, any tips that I have. If you've made it to this point in the video, make sure that you subscribe down below, and hopefully I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye.